My speech. Everyone, I want to thank everybody who loved my speech from the Capital City Awards. I'm very honored by that. I know you want to know about it. Okay, so I didn't plan it. There was no script. I had nothing written down. So here's the thing behind the speech. People were asking about the speech and how I came up with it. When I was nominated for 2 Capital City Awards for Best Host and Best News Entertainment Series, I used to watch a lot of award shows. So I see speeches. I actually went online to YouTube, looked at some people's speeches, and I knew I wanted to say something profound. I didn't know what, but I said I want to say something profound because this award show was the first of itself, and it was serving our community as African Americans and people who are African American allies. And I wanted to say something just profound. I thought, okay, I'm older. I'm 50 years old. I just kept thinking I gotta say something that's like decent. But I didn't think I was gonna win. And people say, "You're gonna win. You're gonna win." I'm like, I'm not gonna win. I said, I'm gonna go to the ceremony. We'll present the award for lead actress. Go for the other 2, support the show, and whoever wins wins. Life goes on. So I didn't prepare anything. I started to write a speech. If I'd won, I thought if I win anything, I might win Best Host, maybe, I don't know. So I kind of wrote a speech, kinda, but I didn't dare finalize it because I thought it might be jinxing myself, so I didn't do that. And I just said, well, if I win, we'll see what happens. But I didn't think I was going to win at all. So the first award happens, with the first one of the night for a Best Host. I lost to some great people at Mad Flavor TV. But I was like, oh, I'm not going to win. Okay, I'm good. The best show probably go to them. So I just was like, okay, am I going to worry about it? So like I said, my tie was so my bow tie. Everybody's my bow tie. My bow tie was undone because I was just like, I'm going to relax for a little bit. Lead actress until later. I'll reattach it then. I'm just going to relax, sit back and relax. And there's no cameras on me. So I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to whatever. So I was sit back in my seat. Our award comes up for a Best Entertainment News Series. Okay, people clap. Okay, and then when they said my name, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. I was like, I came to DC and I actually won an award. I remember looking up at her, the girl who was putting out the envelope, and she said, breaking into a James Lott Jr. I was like, she just said my show, she just said my name. And kudos to my girl Carolina Siva. She was like, get up there, get your award. So I went up and I was standing there. I want to tell you something. When you're standing there in front of all the lights, you're overwhelmed because you won this award. It's my first award ever in media after like 12 years in the business. I was highly overwhelmed. It's just all of a sudden, everybody's names went blank. I wanted to thank people like Tony Moore, Mark J. Freeman, Daryl Christian, Phil Svitek. I couldn't think of my Miss Serafini. I couldn't think of my girls, my kids' names, the kids and grandkids. Couldn't think of their names. I wanted to think of my brother JR. I mean, there's people I wanted to think, and I couldn't think of their names or anything. So I was just like, everybody in my life is wonderful. I mean, you really do forget. It's a blur up there. It really is. But what hit me as I was standing there, when I was living in gratitude at that moment, it hit me. This weekend is really a significant weekend for me. I had all those losses during this weekend in August. And I was like, wow, so I started just really listing them because it really was from my heart. I was like, wow, this is a new thing that happened. This is a positive thing. Fine, after 4 years, a positive thing happened on that August weekend. And then as I was winding down, I was like, my age. I'm 50 years old, winning an award, being in business for 12 years. And I'm like, there's something to be said about that. And that's why I came up with the whole, this is for the old guys. Now, I'll tell you something. This is for the old guys. It's a variation, okay? Cameron Manheim, who won for supporting actress years ago on Emmy, said this is for the fat girls. It's about women of size. She said, this is for the fat girls, and she gets off the stage. I kind of stole that with this is for the old guys, and I came off the stage. I kind of took it off her, so Cameron, I love you. That's all for her. But that's the behind the scenes of my speech. I really didn't plan it. It just kind of came out of my life, and I stare at my award like I still have it. Like I'm staring at it. Like it's crazy.